Hey, hey, hey.
These people are a-holes.
No, let's start on a positive, Jamie.
I can't even put, hi guys, don't forget we're doing a contest. It's on here if we get 50 followers on here on Twitch, and if we get 500 subscribers on YouTube, we'll do that contest at that, and the contest is going to be held on our YouTube.
Yep.
I was gonna make this, but they won't let you change the color of the text, so you have to have black text.
That's perfectly fine.
I was gonna make a Dead Vision Entertainment shirt with just Dead Vision written really big. And no, forget that. That ain't gonna work because I don't want it to be written black. I want it to be written red. So I'm like, forget that idea.
Yeah, I'm actually logging into our account through mine. So bear with me, guys.
You don't need to log into ours. You just need to log in with your account.
No, I mean, I'm trying to log into our watch our stream so I can send invites.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Oh shit, Hatchetman's not home. Duh.
Hatchetman probably won't watch our Twitch anyways.
Never know, he might. Let's see if we can get Ethan in here.
I don't know if Ethan watches Twitch. But I do need to pull up the chat with my tablet just to keep it open.
Okay, so what's up, Batgirljamie?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Same here. I was just watching the newest episode of A Shot of Brandy on AEW's YouTube channel.
There we go.
So bear with me, guys. Holy shit.
There we go.
Holy shit. Ugh, there we go. Yep. Nothing going on here either.
Wrong thing. We still ain't got a president yet, guys, so don't.
No, I'm not worried about it.
They're taking way a long time for this.
Yeah, well, they're making sure nobody screws up in Nevada, so there you go.
It's going to be Biden probably anyways.
Hopefully, because he doesn't have a big lead in Nevada, but he could possibly win it, though.
Well, I hope he does.
Yep. So, what have you been up to today, Batgirl?
Eating food and watching The Simpsons.
God, you're so boring. You're not much less boring than I am, though.
Well, there ain't nothing to do today.
And you took a nap. And I've been up since about 8 o'clock this morning.
Apple cider today.
I wish I had some apple cider. Actually, no, I don't, because
that's really good.
I would be getting fucking. Actually, I forget you only get the shits if you drink too much of it in one fucking sitting.
I only drank one glass of it.
I was
Not like I
like,
sat there and drank 10 glasses of it like a
I
hog.
was gonna say I can't just not sit there and not like it because I grew up on that shit and it's a natural laxative, baby.
So, if you want
Yep.
to vouch who you guys voted for, you can in the comments. If not, keep that private. That's up to you guys. Or you could just say, yes, I voted, or no, I didn't vote. I just would rather know if you guys voted or not.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should invite Mark Taylor. Copy link. You know what? Hey. Oh. Yep, my buddy Ryan just said gave me a thumbs up.
This lipstick tastes like has a root beer smell to it.
Does it?
So I'm so ready to know who our president is. It's like eating at me. We got 5. It says we got 5 viewers.
That's awesome. God damn it, people, stop calling me.
If you guys want to chat with us, comment in the chat. We're here to talk to you guys. I still got my work area blocked off, so if they needed me to hang, they'd have to move all the new goods.
Well, there's nowhere to really put them.
Those managers need to get back there and price them new goods. We're not making money until they get them priced.
Yeah, but
They should
let's
be on
not
the
talk
sales
about
floor.
work. Jamie, let's not talk about work today. That's not what this stream's about.
I'm just saying they're gonna have to.
Yes, but like I said, leave the work at work.
Because if they need me hanging tomorrow, they're not gonna be able to if the other girl's there tomorrow. I think she's there tomorrow.
She might be.
I think we got all 3 of us tomorrow. Some people wanted to switch to wares until they found out that they gotta work on Sundays.
What's that?
I said that one new girl wanted to switch to wares, but she said as soon as she found out that they worked Sundays, she said, never mind. I'm like, I'm glad. It's so dumb.
Okay, so who's all out there? Where are all my friends at?
I think Allie should have ripped him a new one the other day for not doing all the new goods.
Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
We got too many of them sitting back there not making us money.
Let's not talk about work, Jamie. You know we could get in trouble for talking about that via live stream.
So, we need 50 followers on here for our contest. So if you're not following us, please hit the follow button. And where'd everybody go?
I'm actually in chat right now. Says we got 3 right now.
Oh, that stinks.
So that being said,
so if you live in Michigan, all the mid-Michigan Goodwills are hiring.
Pretty much every place in Michigan's hiring right now.
So the only good thing about getting Biden for president is he wants to raise minimum wage. Guys, don't be surprised if after the first of the year we don't get locked down again.
Yep.
We're probably going to have to for like 6 months. Don't be surprised.
But all in all,
if you guys wear a mask and stuff, we can stop this so we don't get locked down. But people aren't gonna do it, so you can blame the few that the people that don't do what we're supposed to be doing because it's important. It's important if you don't want to be in lockdown to do whatever you can to stop it. If that means going out less and staying home and staying out of large crowds, then let's do it so we don't get locked down. I really don't want to be on lockdown because I went stir crazy last time.
Yep. I didn't go
We'll
that
at least
bad,
be able to
but
go to work, but we're not going to be able to if we get locked down.
I didn't go that stir crazy, but I was pretty much safe for the most
I don't
part.
want to be I don't want to be like a hermit, but I don't want to go out and do all kinds of stuff. I never have been out to go out and do all this stuff and just be out in big crowds all the time. But I don't want to be in lockdown where I can't never go out and do anything in public. So
Exactly.
we don't want that, guys, because that's detrimental to people's health. If
Wait.
you need something, you shouldn't have to be that crazy. That's why I'm not that crazy about going to Walmart anymore, because people don't want to wear masks in Walmart.
Yeah, and
I'm okay with going to the grocery store as long as everybody's wearing a mask so that I don't have to fear that I'm going to get sick.
I was at Walmart the other day, and I was just like, it seemed like everybody I know was basically wearing their mask half off. Like
Now they're wearing it half off because
no
there's no law saying we have to wear it correctly. It's like, if you're not going to wear it correctly, just don't wear it at all.
But I do also go into work, and I see people like I had to do donations the other day, and I was just like, man, the fact that people were walking up to our doors not wearing a mask kind of just pissed me off.
We should have a right to say that we don't want to be in a place of business without people wearing a mask.
And they were also trying to freaking come into our back door, and I was not back door, but through our side door, our donation door.
Yeah, but we can't tell them to wear a mask now.
Oh, of course we can.
Because they took away our governor's power that mask order. They to keep a mask order that we don't have to have. They don't have to wear a mask. Most people do because they're considerate of other people.
Exactly.
There's people that think the mask does nothing.
Exactly.
The mask does something, or this virus would have hit worse. Most people get really sick from this virus.
If you're wearing a mask, you're actually protecting the other person that's not wearing a mask.
Yeah, but we should all wear a mask so we can protect each other.
But yeah, if that person sneezes and they have coronavirus and they sneeze on you, guess what? You probably got it.
That's not fair to me. They did that because they were selfish. That I take as being selfish. Like, you only care about yourself, and if you don't feel like wearing that mask, you're not going to do it. And fuck everybody else. And if I get coronavirus, I'm going to give it to everybody and their brother because I don't give a shit about other people because I'm a selfish prick. That's the way I take it, as not wearing a mask. And when you don't wear it correctly, and when you have your little kid out in public and they're not wearing a mask and you're not wearing a mask, you're teaching them that it's okay to spread viruses and make other people sick.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be taking your kids in public anyway.
I feel like if I saw that, if I was a teacher at that kid's school, I'd be so quick to put that kid in a fucking bubble, just to piss his parents off.
Kids should be in a plastic bubble at school anyways.
I'm not talking like literal, but I'm like, dude, do what they did with us when we were fucking kids. If we were acting out and they didn't want us around the other kids, basically, they could just shelter us and put us.
Make us go sit in the hallway.
Exactly.
I had to go sit in the hallway when I was bad. If I couldn't shut my mouth and not talk because I talked too much in school. People with Aspies can't sit there and just be quiet. It's hard for them to focus. If they find something boring, they're not going to be able to sit there and be quiet.
Exactly. And that's actually, you know what? Honestly, I had a topic that I was actually going to bring up. And I was like, and I was just thinking about this, and I was like, dude, these kids that are playing games today, or playing games, basically have no consideration for anybody. And it's just like, dude. And I think that's kind of what's wrong with our
That's
world.
what's wrong with today's society. Kids are not taught respect. They don't get spankings for being bad.
Exactly.
They have no consequences for their bad actions. Because 5 minutes later, the parents are irritated with them and just throw them a tablet. Instead of taking the tablet away from them being bad, so they don't have no consequences because they're going to be able to do whatever they want anyways. So they kind of are being raised to be little assholes.
Exactly.
All they got to do is be a little bigger prick than they was, and they'll get their shit back. Because the parents won't want to have to deal with them being a little shit.
Exactly.
So they'll throw them a tablet or throw them on the TV, and then they'll walk away. And the kid will do whatever they want.
I totally agree with you there.
You know, there's no grounding a kid from all their stuff. They get it.
Especially
my sister sticks with it. My sister's like one of the only people I see sticking with it and taking the stuff away and keeping them gone for long enough.
Yeah, but that's when Gracie gets to that period of her life, and I'm using that term very, very loosely, that she's either going to be a good teenager with some self-respect, or she's going to.
Well, she's nothing like her mom.
Yeah, of course.
Her mom was a hellion.
Yeah, I've heard your stories about that.
She used to take her car and push it out of the driveway and leave.
That sounds like something. Actually, that's something that me and my cousin used to do, and my brother used to do when he was like 16. And I was like, I would wait till he got back, push his car back in the driveway, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "You're not gonna tell Dad, are you?" I'm like, "Nah, you're good, but you owe me." I was kind of a prick like that. Like, you owe me. Because when my brother was like 16, 17, 18 years old, and I was back living here, obviously, and I was like, yeah, you owe me. So I was like, because I was like, I'll tell Dad. I'm like, I won't tell Dad you snuck out at night just to go hang out with your girlfriend.
And then next thing you know, she's knocked up.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story. And I always said, I was like, man, my brother even said, he's like, you're not even fucking right. And I was like, I never said, I said, I'm a nice guy, but just make sure I don't have a knife to turn. And he's like, what the hell's that supposed to mean? I'm like, well, if you don't know what the hell that means, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm like, yeah, I do have my backstabby ass ways. But I was like, I would never put my brother in harm. Well, besides him getting Jen pregnant that first time when she was 17 or 16 and he was like 18.
Jesus, she was young.
Oh, I know. They were both young. I was like, shit. My dad always said, he's like, God, there's going to be something's going to hit, karma's going to hit you one of these days. And I'm like, yeah, I know it is. Because I was a backstabby ass prick. Even when I was like, I guess I learned it from being around all those fucking wrestlers growing up. And I was like, to get ahead in life, you got to be a backstabby ass prick. And I think we see that nowadays. I think we see it more nowadays. I think everybody's a little bit more backstabby.
Because they don't teach them snitches get stitches.
Oh, yeah. You go into a high school and basically say,
we need to teach Mason snitches get stitches. He's a big time snitch.
Oh, just wait till he gets, or what grade's he in?
8th.
Oh, just wait till next year, or when he gets in 9th grade. He's going to learn that the hard way because isn't he going to Beecher?
Goes to Clio.
Oh, God. So they're basically going to drive him back and forth to Clio every day?
He lives in Clio.
Well, I thought you said your sister and Matt were moving to frickin' Beecher again.
Sarah ain't moving anywhere right away.
Okay. But I thought Matt and Mason were already living in Beecher.
No, they're living in Clio. Matt's got a house in Clio on Farrand Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, me growing up where I grew up, I learned that snitches do get stitches, and that's why I don't snitch.
I just mind my own business. And if it's not affecting my personal health, then I don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, I'm like growing up in Detroit and Flint. Yeah, you learn to keep your mouth shut.
Exactly.
But like I said, I was like, I was always that one person that I'm like, dude, I'm not snitching on a motherfucker. And I think that's the one code that I always had with my brother. I'm like, dude, don't ever snitch on him. Don't ever snitch on a country boy either.
Yep. Mind your own business is my motto.
I remember there was like a year I was back living here and I was literally going to a bar, getting into a fight every weekend or every week or something, or going to a party and getting into a fight with somebody. And I was just like, God damn it, I've got to stop.
It's not cool. Get a fight.
I thought it was cool to get into fights and just whipping ass. Then again, that's why I never really got invited to parties after people used to try to pick fights with me because I would actually throw them through fucking tables. And I was like, God damn it. I know I'm not invited back here. I had one friend that actually hit me up. He's like, honestly, I'm going to let you come to this party, but we're going to need you to work as a security guard, and we're going to give you free beer. And I was like, okay, fair enough. And I was like, just remember, I'm kind of like a bull in a china shop.
Exactly.
He's like, yeah, I know.
Yep, that's what happens.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, God. Then there was that one time with on New Year's Eve with me and your husband where I just pinned him up against the door like I'm gonna kick the living
but he
shit out of
deserved
you.
it. He deserved it. He was trying to beat me, and I wasn't even doing anything to him.
That wasn't even the thing. That pissed me off. The fact, oh God. Then there was Greg. God, and thank God you. Thank God that didn't end up any worse than what it was.
Well, he was throwing glasses around, busting them all over the place, just because he was mad at Joey for asking for the stuff back. Joey gives him a bunch of stuff, and then his mom makes him ask for it back. So Greg starts busting it all up.
Then I was sitting there, and he's just sitting there tossing shit at me, and I'm just like, God damn it, you stupid, ignorant fuck.
He was tossing stuff just everywhere. He almost hit people like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, shit. I'll be right back, homie.
Where are you going?
I'm cleaning up my room right now. Just give me a few minutes.
What the hell? We're doing a live stream.
Yeah, well, my dad's house, my dad's rules. So hold down the fort, homie.
Mm-hmm. So guys, what's up?
Okay. Okay.
Hey guys. So what's you guys' opinion on this election? Who do you think the outcome's gonna be? We still have 4 states to go.
Just keep with it.
They still haven't declared the other 4 states yet. They said this could take up till Monday. which is ridiculous. We should know by tomorrow night, probably. If it takes any longer than that, then they're taking way too long. I had some moronic person come up to me on Facebook and say, "Fuck Biden, he's gonna start World War III." Fuck you and stay off of my Facebook. I don't need your opinion. Your opinion's not needed here. That's rude. Just mind your own business. I don't go up to people saying fuck you. I say fuck you when they're being assholes to me about something I said. If I just say Biden's gonna win and they're all like blah blah blah, he's a cheater, blah blah blah, that's just being ridiculous. It's all because they can't accept that he's gonna be our next president if he wins. Which it's looking like he might win. And if he does win, yay. We can't go around saying stuff like that. People need to quit being so goddamn mean.
No, it's because everybody believes their own product and their own shit. So there we go. I'm back. So what was I talking about?
I don't know, but I said somebody came up to me on Facebook Messenger because I posted on my story that Biden it looks like Biden's going to be our next president, and they go, fuck Biden, he's going to start World War III.
Really?
I said, no, he's not. If anything, he's going to make these rich people pay their fair share of taxes and get these minimum wage people that can barely make a living, can't even support an apartment on minimum wage. It's going to make it so they have enough money to live. Back in the 50s, they could live. Back in the 60s, they could live off minimum wage and have enough money to raise their families. Nowadays, you can't raise a family on minimum wage. You couldn't even support yourself on minimum wage, let alone a family. That's why people like Crystal are fucking struggling because there's no job out there going to pay them. The jobs that they're getting that are making $13, $14 an hour, if they get one, they're lucky. And that's what minimum wage should be, not what she should be making in a job that pays more than minimum wage. They should be making $15. They should be making $16, $17 an hour.
Well, I was gonna say, when did management get that bump? Wasn't it like 2 or 3 years ago?
Managers got a big old bump managers got a big old bump where they have to make a certain amount of money. They can't underpay them. Exactly. What was that?
I don't know.
What was that? Oh, that was a FUBAR notification. Never mind. That scared me. So basically, they've deemed the managers worthy of more money than an employee, and the employees, they deemed the rest of the country should be only making $7.25, while managers make $20, and they got the employees doing most of the work.
Exactly.
They're not going to get people to do a major amount of work for no $9 an hour, because you can't even live off $9 an hour. If I had to live off
why don't we just say it's almost 10? Roughly almost 10.
It's 940 something. 945 is what minimum wage is. If I had to live off that, and if we didn't have our Social Security, we wouldn't be able to live. We'd be homeless if it wasn't for our families helping us.
Exactly.
It's things like that ruin our country.
Exactly. But like I said, God, I don't even remember what I was saying earlier, but I was like, nowadays, I'm like, dude, you can fight all you want, but unless you're fighting most people don't even know how to pick the right fight to fight
No, Biden's
anymore.
picking the right fight to raise minimum wage because nobody deserves to be paid so low that they can't even live without living. It's not every. That's why everybody's living a bunch of people in a house because they can't afford to live by themselves. Look at people like my cousin. He's got to support 4 people if he goes and lives on his own. If he lives with his parents, it's easier for him to support his family.
Exactly.
You can't live. People can't live off minimum wage like they used to be able to back in the 80s. Your family could have a nice life back in the 80s. Nowadays, your kids want all this expensive shit and most parents can't afford it because minimum wage is so low. So a lot of kids are going without the things that other kids that have 2 parents. You have to have 2 or 3. You have to have them working so many hours. People work way too many hours in America. They have no time for family. That's why kids act the way they do, because they're not being raised by their parents. They're being raised, but a lot of kids are raising themselves because their parents can't afford a babysitter for them.
Exactly.
That's what's wrong with this country. Who can afford to pay $600-700 a month for daycare and work a full-time job, making only minimum wage? That's most of their pay.
Exactly.
And then the government don't want to give them help for daycare.
Exactly.
And if they do, and if they do get help, they take it right away when they turn around and start making a teeny bit more money to help themselves be able to support themselves. And then they can't afford to put their kid in daycare, so then they got to go back to what they was because they can't afford the pay raise.
Exactly.
It's people like Kelsey too that have the problem, where that we work with that needs a surgery that she can't get because she can't get health insurance through the government, and she can't afford the insurance at our work. So now she's going around with a bad gallbladder and being very sick from it
Exactly.
and miserable. It's like you get one step above, and they wanna knock you back down because they're not gonna help you now.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude,
That's why I think we should have universal health care, and that's what Joe Biden's gonna try to make it cheaper for people and not make it more.
Exactly.
Doctors in this country make way too much money.
That's why he said, he's like, dude, I'm gonna attack the guys that are making $400,000 and above every year.
They should be taxed more because they should be paying the same percentage of taxes as you or I. Because if everybody paid that amount of taxes, we wouldn't have this problem and people could have health care. They could afford to give people like Kelsey health care who are just making a little above minimum wage.
I totally agree with you on that one.
When people like her are sick and can't even get care for it, she's majorly sick with her allergies. If she got into something that made her sick, got up into her allergies, she would be in the hospital and she wouldn't be able to pay for it.
Well, of course.
And they'd probably kick her out of the hospital and she'd probably end up dying because of it. Her medicine alone to take quickly so she don't die is more than she probably is almost a whole month's probably at least half of her month's pay.
A single EpiPen
is $600.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably at least half of her monthly pay.
Exactly.
They don't.
If you don't have insurance. If you do have insurance, it's still roughly like $200 or $250.
It's expensive, is all I know. And if people need it, they need to make medicines like that. If you have insurance, they should totally make your insurance pay for it because that's something that you can't go without because you could die.
And
And
yet somebody
and
like
if
me,
you get some drugs, if you get into some food that somebody gives you, and that they don't know that you're allergic to nuts, it could kill you, and you wouldn't even, and there wouldn't be anything you could do about it.
and yet somebody like me that takes advantage of having that vision pay through Goodwill, I only pay like less than $3 a week every 2 weeks. Literally, I literally only pay just a little under $6 a month to have a brand new pair of glasses every 2 years and new lenses every year. Okay. And yet, an EpiPen costs you $600.
That's bullshit.
I was like, dude, glasses generally run, just for the frames themselves, usually run at least $100 a piece, if not a little bit more. Then you got to add the lenses on top of that. That's probably another, on the low end, probably another fucking $300 or $400 right there. So by the time you're done paying for your glasses, depending on how much shit you get added to it, you're going to end up spending close to what Kelsey pays for an EpiPen. And that EpiPen should probably be about $50 instead of $600.
Well, the EpiPen, if you use it, then you have to go get another one. You could
Exactly.
meet up to 3 of them in 1 month.
Exactly. That right there, you literally said that. That is literally almost $2,000 right there in 1 month that you could spend. Who has $2,000 out of a paycheck every month?
Nobody has $2,000 because most people can't afford. Most people making minimum wage can't even afford to save $20 a month
No,
because they
I'm
got too
literally
many
talking
bills.
about who actually makes $2,000 working a 9 to 5 job.
Minimum wage? No,
Nobody, except
no, they
for a
don't.
manager. Maybe a
You can't
manager.
make $2,000 on minimum wage. We should be able to make $2,000 on a full-time minimum wage job.
And yet, I can take advantage of getting a $500 pair of glasses for freaking $6 a month.
Yeah, but this whole thing is people can't make $2,000 a month because we're way underpaid. We should be making $2,000 a month on minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
We should be making enough to where we can actually support ourselves.
And yet, with us having Social SSDI, Social Security Disability, we also get insurance tossed on top of that for us. That basically means, oh, by the way, your medical needs are actually paid for. So
Yes, but I struggled for a long time where I didn't have any of that because I couldn't
exactly
because Goodwill let me slide when they shouldn't have. They should have cut me down a long time ago so I could go apply for food. That's why I went and applied for my Social Security because I can't work enough. They don't want me working there that much because I don't produce enough work. Because of my disability, I get distracted too easily, and it's just not worth them to have me there that many hours.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because of our disability, we get distracted very easily. If there's something we're more interested in, we're not going to be able to focus on the other thing we're uninterested in. It's very hard to switch our gears towards that thing we're not interested in when we're not interested in it at all.
Exactly.
It's just the way people with Aspie's brain.
That's not even what I'm saying. The fact that me and you get medical benefits, and somebody like Kelsey doesn't get medical benefits, except for the fact that she
could get medical benefits because I had it.
Who?
Well, I told Jessica she could get medical benefits.
Well, of course she could.
If Kelsey had it before she was manager, then Jessica should definitely be able to get it.
Exactly.
You just got to apply. But my whole thing about that is when we got this Aspies, we get distracted by the things that we like.
I'm not even throwing our disability in there. I'm literally saying that the fact that we're capable
I know
of
what I was going with. I know where I was going with that. It's because I actually got cut down so long where I couldn't barely support myself that they finally said, yes, you do need this.
exactly.
That you
And
are mentally
who was
disabled, that you can't
president?
handle a
Who
regular
was
job.
president when that happened?
Trump.
Yeah,
But
but there was
I never applied while Obama was president, though.
yeah, I know. You know the other
I
thing
think
that you had.
what gave me the advantage that I let myself go at low hours for long enough that it made me count that I obviously couldn't work that much.
Exactly.
I
They
would
said
not be. I would still be living in my sister's
also
basement if it wasn't for this social SDI I get.
exactly.
I wouldn't be able to take care of myself. I can take care of
Exactly.
myself if I have the money, but I can't take care of myself and make some money on my own. Is what I proved.
Exactly.
I proved I'm capable of living on my own. I'm just not capable of making the money on my own.
Exactly.
That's what's wrong with you too.
Exactly.
People with Aspies can't take care of themselves financially by themselves, but they can take care of themselves.
Exactly.
They're not incapable of taking care of themselves. They're just incapable of taking care of themselves to the point where they don't need help with money.
Exactly. And I think that's what I think that's what some of our good um good government people actually do try to help people like us. They do try to help people like us. And yet but I'm also under the impression that it's like, oh, we're also it's a gift and a curse is basically what it is. It's like, oh, you guys can't work as much as a regular person, but they're also going to say, well, there's people out there that are going to say, oh, you're useless and you shouldn't be able to work anyway. And
We
it's
are
like,
not completely useless either.
and you guys are draining.
See, but people like us can work, be better at certain things.
That's what I'm saying.
But
We're draining the system.
getting someone to see what you can do, if they let you do it the way you need to do it, and what they're doing that is making it so you can't. That's where, see, when we were sorting the clothes, this is a prime example. When they were used to sort the clothes and someone used to tag them for us, I could get way more production.
Yeah.
They don't really have anybody pulling and getting more hangers. So when we run out, we run out.
Exactly.
Because we're not hanging enough. We can't afford to have somebody, because those two new people are new and they're not up to par yet. They can't have me out there pulling like I need to be doing to get enough hangers.
Exactly.
And it don't help that the donations are pretty crappy right now. People are just donating anything just to get rid of it.
You know, in probably about another month, if we're lucky. Well, our donations are going to stop, dude. But
we're going to be in trouble with that.
Because it might not be a month, but it's going to happen, dude.
Probably towards the middle of January, we're going to stop getting a lot of donations.
And Heather actually literally did say that she's like, we're gonna need stuff from the other places.
We're going to need to stop the stuff. we need to hurry up and get this stuff produced because we need to get as many donations stored in our bag room as we can. Because come January, February, we're gonna need in March. We're gonna need them.
Unless we go back into shutdown.
If we don't go back and shut down, I want to show you what I got Gracie for Christmas.
Okay. Did you open it?
It's just a little package.
Okay.
This necklace. I'll show you this necklace. I got her Harry Styles necklace. This is like the necklace Harry Styles wears.
But
it's a paper plane.
Oh, that's cool.
Get the Harry Styles. I'm not even done showing you all this stuff that came in this package for $20. A little over $20. Got.
I'm just saying. I'm like
this Harry Styles button.
That's cool.
You know what I like about Harry Styles? His motto: treat people with kindness.
Exactly.
That I can stand behind. This button, this Harry Styles
honestly,
button.
There's a lot of people that are going around and basically saying that he's basically this generation's John Lennon.
He's positive. That's the one thing I like about him is he's positive. This lanyard, this Harry Styles lanyard.
There's a lot of people that said before John Lennon died, he basically went batshit crazy.
We got this. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Hey, what's up, Kevo?
Hello, Kevo. This is the other thing I bought her. This tote bag.
He's like, ew, Harry Styles.
And then we also got, this is all for $20. This pillowcase. That's a lot of stuff for $20, ain't it?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Obsessed
we are.
I thought Gracie could use this for dance class.
Oh, it's for your niece. Yeah, it's for her niece. My niece wouldn't even listen to Harry Styles.
What's wrong with her? I like Harry Styles. He's not that bad. That ain't even all. There's one more thing in here. That's why I grabbed this, because I said that's a lot of shit. There's still one more thing in here. That's why I said this is a good value. Because this thing alone would cost half the price if you bought it somewhere else.
Oh, the pop socket? Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the pop socket, 2 buttons.
I was gonna say, is that pop socket magnetic or is it sticky?
I don't know. The 2 buttons, a necklace, tote bag, a pillowcase.
You know, for $20. For $20.
For like $21, I got all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much for $21. I was like, the pillowcase the pillowcase alone probably costs $10. That pop socket's at least $10.
The lanyard's probably the lanyard's probably like $10 itself.
Yeah, probably 8 to 10 right there. Plus the
lanyard. That lanyard's a minimum of $5.
What else did you say was in it? A button and what?
No, that ain't all I bought her. I bought her that. I bought her this.
Yeah.
She won't watch this, so I can show you guys the album I bought her. I don't know if you guys know who this is. It's an album called
Girl in a Red Dress.
No, it's called
I thought it was Girl in a Red Dress.
it's just called Girl in Red. The band called Girl in Red, but I don't know. I'm just leaving it like this so she can have it. She's already got Harry Styles and Britney Spears. Now she'll have Girl in Red. I got her this instead of the other Harry Styles record. So I figured her mom might want to buy her the other Harry Styles record, or I can buy her the other Harry Styles record. It don't matter. She's got a birthday coming up, so she can get more records for her birthday. She's got a birthday in March, which is only a few months away. Ow, bitch. So,
Bung.
actually, he's pretty positive. I like his motto: treat people with kindness.
I just said, just Kevo, salt.
You're so salty.
It's all good, bro.
Harry Styles is actually positive. It's called My Mama's Punk Rock Really. This is what Kevo said. Who the hell is that supposed to be, Josh?
I don't know. I'm just spamming Twitch emotes.
Well, this is what you are, Josh.
That's what I am.
Taylor Swift is salty when it comes to men.
You know what would happen if you lit Taylor Swift on fire after dousing her in salt? You'd basically have a fucking beef stick afterwards.
She's real salty. I don't need a blunt man button. You want to see my favorite emoji, Josh? Oh,
By the
it's
way,
on.
did you see those TikToks I sent you earlier?
No.
Oh, those were great. There was a TikTok. There was a TikTok of what's his face? Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob. That's what it was. I do agree TikTok is lame, but there's some really, really good shit on there.
Yeah, there is some funny shit on there. I like the emo shit. I like the young gothy shit on there.
Like that black girl that basically said, "Oh, Donald Trump's getting fired." Donald Trump's getting fired. I thought that was actually pretty fucking hilarious. Ooh. Fucking.
There's a Mr. Finley one.
Fucking Miro, aka Rusev, is live on Twitch right now.
Don't care.
I care. I want to see if he's going to play Among Us again.
Nope. You need to be on here.
Kevo, have you subbed to our channel?
You can't sub to our channel. Follow it.
Follow
our channel. Follow our channel. You don't have to sub.
Miro,
All I need you to do is follow us. I don't need you to sub.
God damn it, Jamie, shut up. I said Miro, aka Rusev, is live on Twitch, Kevo.
Don't care about Rusev.
Jamie, I care about Rusev. But Miro Day is alive. And I am the best man.
You can't sub. You can only follow.
Oh,
we already did follow you. You don't need to do anything on here.
You mean we haven't even earned our sub yet?
No, we got to get 50 followers.
Oh, fuck a duck. I bet you I'll get 50 followers on my channel if I start gaming on here. Just randomly running people over with a fucking car in GTA and basically going around being like, I'm the killer of Among Us.
What's up with America, though?
I need 50 follows. We need 50 follows.
You actually have a lot of requirement. You're not going to get, it doesn't matter if you get 50 follows, Kevo, you have to do the work. You have to be willing to do 8 hours of streaming a month. And you have to get a minimum of like 5 people in your stream at one time.
Honestly, I could probably blow up people on Fortnite. Yes, that's another great idea. As soon as I get my desktop up and running, yes, I will actually start doing that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to next paycheck, I'm going to buy by the way, Batgirl, I am going to buy that record off of you next paycheck.
Or do you want to buy it now?
If I have the money right now, I will buy it. If I don't,
if you have the money right now, I can bring it to you tomorrow.
If I don't, I'll pay you on Friday. And
on Friday, I can give it.
I mean next Friday. I was like, I don't have a problem paying for it. It just depends on how much money I have in my account right now.
Yeah, but you can't go live without a computer with games.
Well, I do have a computer right now for games.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You have to use OBS and you have to have a good enough computer.
Yeah. Which basically my laptop is good enough to do.
Well, your laptop's new.
Yeah, and it's got
Not
a 4000
brand new
series
laptop.
processor in it. The voodoo glow skulls. I almost said Voodoo.
Gosh.
Voodoo glow skulls. You know, honestly, if I wasn't going to start a punk band called Burrito the Sidecar, I was actually thinking, I was like, you know what I should name them?
Doing it like that, people won't watch if you do it like that, Kevo. Because they can't really see what you're doing. You have to screen capture it or people won't take you seriously.
Yep. That's why I ended up buying
You can't just take your camera and live stream and then just point the camera at the TV because people won't watch it.
Yeah,
There's too many better people. There's too many better streams out there and people won't watch like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a little amateur hour.
That's really not taking that. That's not taking it seriously. You're gonna have to get a better computer if you want to do that. If you want
That's
to be
why
able to do that, you're gonna have to get a better computer that you can actually stream on. It takes money
actually
it takes money to make money.
Voodoo Glow Skulls is actually kind of a post-hardcore ska band. Actually, they're like a hybrid combo.
They're
of both
actually a ska punk band.
Huh?
They're actually considered a ska punk band.
That's what I thought. I thought it was either hardcore or something.
Now, if you were gonna just stream from your phone and do like we do right now, that would get you more than what you're doing, what you're trying to do on there.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, you can't really see what you're doing because everything's too small.
Yeah, definitely right there.
You got to screen capture that crap, otherwise it's no good.
Exactly. Like,
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be critical. People just won't stay in there very long because it's boring.
Like I said, I could do it right now. I could just go on a random and share screen right now and possibly just start playing a video game right here. But most likely it isn't going to.
But I'm not going to because people won't watch it.
Exactly.
They're here to listen to us talk. There's a lot of podcast type things on here.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely right there. But like I said, I could possibly jump on here with Entertainment and basically be like, I'm Officer Fuck Buddy.
Just trying to show you, just trying to take your phone and stream like that, people won't take you seriously.
Well, it depends on the game, actually.
Use a computer.
Like if you watch the average
Twitch
average game stream like Miro, aka Rusev does, he does a lot of, and he also he format basically whenever he plays Among Us, his screen set up to where, or has his webcam set up to where he actually in the middle.
And people use OBS because they can put pictures around. They can put they can put like a they can have like a banner around their stream so that people can see who they are and know certain things that they need their fans to know.
Exactly.
Like I updated mine to promote this Twitch.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I can tell you what mine says because I updated it a little bit for when I go live, so that I go live using OBS because it's the best situation. It says Batgirljamie and Dead Vision Entertainment on YouTube. I'm not doing the song request anymore because you can't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Live on my other collab church, Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST, which means Eastern Standard Time, on Dead Vision ENT.
Of course.
It says Batgirljamie and Dead Vision Entertainment on YouTube, and it says subscribe. It says Batgirljamie, and it says the Batgirljamie Show, and it's got my logos.
Exactly.
You need all that. It draws. That's what draws people in. Is your flash. If you don't have any of that, you're never gonna get what you need to get because you have to do all that flashy stuff. People want to see that.
Exactly. And it's like, honestly, even if I go in and I say, you know what, I'm gonna go write a song. Some people are actually gonna say, you know what, I had people in my stream.
So if you write music and then play it on Twitch, you're gonna get more viewers than somebody who's
Exactly.
showing their TV and just playing a game.
But
You
there's
have to
also
actually screen capture that.
there's also people out there that'll ask you the question like, "Oh, but does it chug? And does it gent? And does it do this? Does it do that?" And it's like you want those people to ask you questions about
You want those people
what
that
you're,
are asking you questions.
and it's like, well, if it's not related to the topic, I'm like, I'll answer it in like a fast form, but also remind them that, you know what, that's not what this stream's about. But I'm willing to actually sit there and talk to you guys about the process of what I'm doing.
And you really gotta be willing to answer questions and you gotta be willing to spend some money to get your Twitch going.
Exactly. Like
It's gonna cost money.
Basically, my entire like
it cost me $700 something dollars to be able to do this stream like I do it.
Exactly. And just for me to get something going, it cost me almost $700 for this laptop. Another, I want to say about another $100 for the webcam. This microphone cost me about $35 with the boom. Plus, if I'm sitting there and I'm playing a video game, also I could actually hook my monitor up and actually hook it right into the HDMI slot, and basically that's another almost $200 right there. So basically, what I said,
it's gonna cost a minimum of $700 to be able to stream.
I've literally got close to $800 into this, if not more.
It's gonna be a minimum of it's gonna be close to $800 just minimum to stream on Twitch and be able to get to where you can get paid.
And I said, and to be totally honest, my laptop's not even that great for gaming, unless you want to play a game like Among Us, which is actually a cool game. And I was like, honestly, it would be fun to play that with a bunch of people right now. But at the end of the day, you've got to make investments on everything that you buy. And it's like, dude, if I wouldn't have gotten the COVID money, and I'm going to call it the COVID money, or my unemployment, and make almost $7,000 in 6 months, you know, I probably wouldn't have this setup. So basically what I'm saying is, as soon as my desktop gets finished, or refinished, I should say, by having Windows installed in it, which I'm going to make the investment. And I'm actually going to say, you know what, if I can't get somebody to actually put Windows on this for me, I'm just going to go out there and buy the Windows jump drive and just do it that way. And that's another $130 right there. And it's like, you know, honestly, everything that you do, if you're going to do Twitch, you're going to want to invest in this.
Because eventually, if you're good enough at it and you make funny enough comments and you talk to the people that are streaming with you on there, you'll get subscribers.
Oh yeah, of course. And it's also like, dude, I invested in a bass amp and a bass guitar.
Because he's gonna do music. Because sometimes when he's on here, if we're on here and we don't run out of stuff to talk about, we can throw him on with the guitar.
And if I get put back in lockdown at the beginning of next year, and they say, oh, by the way, collect unemployment for this time and blah 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 blah, and it's like, you know what? Honestly, I'm going to invest in a new guitar amp and possibly a couple new guitars, just to make sure I'm ready to go and have studio equipment ready at all times. So basically everything that you do is an investment here.
Yep.
And
you know what? If we get, you know what? I got an idea. If we get locked in COVID, let's take the days that we would normally work and do this Twitch and try to build it up. Let's take this Twitch and the same amount of hours that we put into you work. Let's put that into this Twitch.
But also, I'm claiming that this year has been a good year for us.
Yeah, because our Twitch is blowing up.
I mean, no, I wasn't even going to say that about the whole Twitch thing, but even with our YouTube, us having
our YouTube blew up.
Having videos that are getting 400 views.
That's awesome. I'm so excited.
And the fact that we're only doing what, 1 or 2 days a week, if we're lucky.
I don't watch people's. I don't really watch Twitches unless there's somebody that is in a variant. They have to catch my attention, and they have to actually. People like Megan Hughes, who's doing Animal Crossing. I would love to.
That's why I said, Jamie, if you wanted to do Animal Crossing, you could probably do it.
I just don't have the stuff to do it.
I told you what you need to do to get it. Right now, they've got an Animal Crossing bundle with the Nintendo Switch. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, maybe you should buy it.
Yeah, but that wouldn't do me no good for Twitching it.
You could figure out a way to do it.
You got to be able to
and get an Elgato capture card.
I don't think you could put that on my computer.
Yes, you can.
Those are expensive, aren't they?
Like $150, but it's an investment, dude.
That's too much money.
No, it's not. It's actually for what you would do with it. See, Ronnie Radke streaming. Rusev is streaming. Let's see who else. Okay. Oh, Robitech. Talking about the Ryzen 5.
You can get capture cards for as cheap as $20.
Phil That Remains, aka Phil from All That Remains, is live.
I know.
Gene Hoglan, formerly of Slayer, is live. I think he's from Slayer.
Hey.
Benji Simmons. He's a cool motherfucker.
Listen.
What?
To me. You can get capture cards for less than $50.
Yeah, but you don't want to buy an off-brand capture card, Jamie. The Elgato is the best capture card that you're ever going to find.
Yeah, but what if you just want to do it to see if you want to do it?
Well, that's why I'm saying if you're gonna make the investment to doing something like that, you should take the full initiative to do it, dude. It's either jump in the lake or not.
You can get capture cards.
Yes, you could get capture cards. The Guild has a stream later on. Also, Psycho Stick was just live a little bit ago.
I know there was.
And I was like, nah, Jamie's like, I'm not going to watch that.
What?
Psycho Stick.
I've already watched Psycho Stick.
Huh?
I watch them.
Just like that fucking time that I got molested by Maddie the Moose at Dirt Fest.
You did not.
Yes, I did. He basically walked up right behind me and almost stuck me in the ass with his horns. I can actually vouch for that because I do remember it happening. And you almost had it on camera too, Jamie.
You can get a 4K capture card for $90.
And that was the year that we were sitting in the back of the stage.
Nintendo Switches are $300.
Huh? Oh, I know. I was gonna say, who's the guild? Kevo. I'm not familiar with their streams.
I don't really watch Ronnie Radke on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's because Jamie's just like Harley Quinn when it comes to Harley Quinn, Kevin Smith's daughter, when it comes to the hot guy that walks into the convenience store and what's that movie, Jamie?
Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing, yeah, but this is just an Animal Crossing. It doesn't come with the game though.
There was one that did come with the game, and it was like $300.
Yeah, that don't come. Yeah, that
$400.
don't come with the game. That
There
just
was
comes
one
with
that
an
came
Animal
with the
Crossing
game,
logo
$300 or
on your Twitch.
Huh?
That just comes with a special Twitch with the Animal Crossing logo on it. I wish it did.
I thought I saw it on Amazon.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with the game. Game not included.
Ah.
I would buy it, but there's no game. Megan Hughes plays that game, and I want to play it.
Boom. Grabbing my base.
I'd love to play that game with her.
And you can. Sometime whenever you get a Nintendo Switch. Boom. Bong, 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 bong.
I don't know who the guild is. I don't watch the guild. Got Timmy, Tommy, and Tom. Got Tom Nook and the Nooklings. Timmy and Tommy. Both with 2 Joy-Con straps, but games not included. I've got Animal Crossing for the Nintendo. I'd like to play. What I'd like to do is play old Nintendo Switch game and old Nintendo GameCube games on here. That would be kind of cool. Who's got plenty of money? I don't have plenty of money. It's all pastel green and pastel blue. If you get the Animal Crossing New Horizon edition of the Switch.
They called me the stick banger.
They should call you Stink Finger.
Shut up, fucker. I watched fucking Cardi B said these little bitches don't even know how to wipe their own or don't even know how to clean their own asshole. And she basically said, my mama told me how to clean my damn asshole. And she's like, you don't even know how to clean your damn asshole. And she's like, her mama basically said, you just stick your finger up your ass and basically with a little bit of soap, and that's all you got to do.
You're not supposed to stick soap up your butthole.
And you know what I say about that? That's how you get irritation.
That's how you get sick. Why is she sticking her finger up her butthole to begin with?
I don't know, but I thought it was pretty fucking hilarious that these bitches don't even know how to wipe their own or don't even know how to clean their own ass.
They have pink Razer microphones for your computer.
Pink what?
Razer microphones for your computer.
You know, honestly, I thought about going to a small soundboard and getting on a Shure X or a Shure SM48.
What would you need that for? That'd be for recording your music.
That's kind of what I actually want, actually.
You want a Razer microphone. I heard they're good.
How was it spelled?
Razer.
Razer's not a bad brand.
Well, that's what iJustine uses. That's how I know it's good, if iJustine uses it.
By the way, did you see her new Xbox fridge?
No.
God damn, is that thing cool. I said, I went on Xbox's Twitter page and I was like, please sign me up. I want this some bitch.
Dad wouldn't want that. Why would they do a refrigerator?
I would literally be like, dude, if I had an Xbox Series X look-alike freaking refrigerator, I would probably dry hump the shit out of that until there was coming.
You're an idiot, Josh.
Just saying. And that also.
Holy shit. She probably does have that in her house.
She actually said she can't even fit it in her house. Because that thing is so fucking huge that it wouldn't even.
She can't fit it where she puts her TV?
No, it will not fit through that fucking door through her garage. Because it's that fucking big.
Oh my god, she needs to get that in her house.
She said she's just going to leave it out in her garage and basically use that as her she shed now.
Probably. I gotta see her video. Hello, iJustine. Most people don't do drone footage because people.
And technically, unless you have, if you have a drone that has a fucking camera on it, that's, let's just say if it's an expensive drone, you've got to have a fucking pilot's license just to own that sumbitch.
No. You can't stream. You can't take that just anywhere you want, anyways.
Yeah, that's why they said you've literally got to have a fucking pilot's license, just a pilot's license and a freaking broadcasting license to fucking fly that anywhere.
Let's see what Justine has to say about this refrigerator. That thing's bigger than her head.
What?
Holy shit, why is it so big? Oh my god, she's crazy. She's got this great big knife. She's got this great big machete looking knife to open this. I haven't watched Justine in forever. Does everybody use that
What?
Justine's got some massive knives. She's obsessed with knives. She's got to open everything up with a great big knife.
Honestly, when I was watching that episode yesterday of where the two lesbians were there, I was like, I kind of looked at the blonde girl and I was like, why do I get the Justine effect that she's like, she gets that smiley look every time she goes and grabs a fucking knife?
Wow, why did they make that refrigerator so big?
I don't know. They probably wanted to make it fucking... They probably wanted to make something that was way more over the top than they ever thought of it being.
She said that's probably larger than her first apartment. I said, I don't know about that. Your garage is probably the same size as your first apartment.
Just the packaging on that was actually... I would almost fucking believe it. Because
Man, they gave massive packaging to this. It's all wooden packaging. I bet you she's got that in her kitchen. She found a way to get it in there. Cabo says it's going to be Trump. No, it's not.
By the way, Paige is about to fucking quit WWE.
Why?
Why do you think?
Yerba mates? She wants to put herba mates in there. I think the fridge has wheels. What made a possessed Xbox to make a refrigerator?
It probably wasn't them that made the refrigerator. Yeah.
It's
We're gonna
exactly.
have another stick bang. I'll stick my up my ass. God. That's my best Eddie Money impression.
So she got a free refrigerator. Did she order that?
She said Xbox gave it to her.
Inside this the light is green. He has goosebumps right now from the light on it. I love iJustine, by the way, guys.
I also heard she's on Twitch too.
If she's on Twitch, I'm following her. She said she's new, but she's old. She claims she's new, but she's old. Said that one won't fit inside of her house because it's so massive. Wish I had a good fridge like that.
Why is it I'm already why the heck am I already in the mode of playing like slap bass?
I don't know. Did you want to? There's only 3 of those refrigerators in existence. Snoop Dogg has the other one. Snoop Dogg and they have a third one that they're giving away as a contest. They gave Snoop Dogg one.
Well, of course, you have to give the D.O. double jizzle a free Xbox.
How did he get it for Xbox when he's not even a gamer?
Because he's a massive Xbox fanatic.
He is?
Oh yeah.
Is he on Twitch?
I don't know if he's on Twitch, but you know, I told my dad, you know what? I'm on Twitch, Dad. He's like, oh hell no, son, you're not.
Who said that?
I told my dad, I was like, you can't be just barging in my room when I'm on Twitch. He's like, Twitch? Is that slang for a new drug? I'm like,
yeah, we're on drugs.
And yes, I actually stole that
drug called Twitch.
I actually did steal that joke from somebody, and I was just like, fuck.
They're giving away one.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sing you guys a song here. So remember this. I'm Joshy Roxo, and I'm high cocaine.
Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
I'm Joshy Roxo, the rock and roll showcat.
She's got a tech closet.
So this one's called, I don't know what the hell this is called, but I'm going to write a new song. I'm Joshy Roxo.
Ooh, I just met the girl who does the voice of
Big fat floppy donkey dick. You can go suck your mother's prick. You
My
don't
favorite
even
person in the
want
world.
to know my name.
A new video.
They call me Dr. JoshuaDangerExp. I'm a rock and roll show clown, and I'm gonna give you inflamed
You are
herpes
insane.
vein. Big, fat, floppy donkey dick in your inflamed butthole.
Hey, no talking about buttholes.
That was my song about Joshy Roxa being an inflamed hemorrhoid. So I hope you guys liked it. You know what? I bet you if I go on my own stream and just start playing that song again, I'm gonna get fucked.
And Lindsay.
Where's Cavo?
Left.
Says we got 4 viewers.
Somebody's lurking.
That's perfectly fine. We like our lurkers. Dear Mr. President, you can go suck a donkey prick. And I would like to say I voted for Joe Biden anyway. Because Mr. J. Trump, you're like an inflamed hemorrhoid. And I wish that I could go into a church and scream, blasphemy!
All right, Josh, you're going too far.
You know, I gotta have some content.
They should roast them. Oh, pumpkin seeds.
Justin Bieber's a little bitch. But Justin Bieber's better than our president. Really,
They're
Jamie?
carving small pumpkins. Those are some pretty little pumpkins.
What if I just started writing songs about inflamed hemorrhoids? And how eating Taco Bell and how eating Taco Bell does not help inflamed hemorrhoids. Come on, Jamie, you gotta give me credit. That's actually kind of a funny
I got
joke.
spinach dip. Does that look good?
Jerry's. Where's your Ben and Jerry's, bitch?
I haven't bought one in a long time.
Ugh, holy shit, kebabs. Trump is not winning.
Why? I don't want to read my message. Trump's not winning according to Google.
That's what I was about to actually look up.
They still got 4 states that aren't done counting. I don't know nothing about it, so I can't talk about it.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true, Kevin. What's up, Mark the Funny Man? According to this, right now, Joe Biden is one state
Hello,
away
Mark.
from winning.
Make sure you're following us, Mark, and thank you.
Right now, they're saying that the only state that that Biden has to win is Nevada. And right now, he's got 12,000 vote lead. Well, 11,400 vote lead.
He's not echoing.
I was going to say, am I echoing?
No.
Okay, good. That was probably because I was a little close to and I think that's because of you, Batgirl.
I'm not echoing. There's no
Yeah,
echo.
I can hear myself in your stream. Or in I was gonna say, just turn down your phone, Jamie.
My phone's not on.
And what are you watching this on?
My computer. It's not echoing.
I can hear myself through Jamie's TV or Jamie's shit, which is weird. Which right now is about 84% done with their vote. So guaranteed, if Joe Biden wins Nevada, game over. New president.
Hold on.
Which he's only got to hold about a 11,500 vote lead.
Yeah. There's not no echo on my end.
Hey, what's up, man? Kanye 2020. I just heard myself again.
Only got a hold about 1,500.
It's on your end. You got your microphone. You got your microphone up too loud.
Hold on, I might have to turn.
It's not on my end.
Okay. Okay, is that better, guys?
He can't.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. I don't think a president's allowed to rerun after he loses a second term.
Is he going to win? Do you think? You think, and who will have a better race, him or Donald Trump Jr.? I don't know. The only race I like is the human race. And I say fuck NASCAR because NASCAR is garbage.
This is
That
what I'm
race
eating,
doesn't
guys.
matter.
This is artichoke dip, artichoke spinach dip from Applebee's.
I'm going to tone myself down a little bit. Actually. Jamie, say something.
Hello?
Okay, good. I can hear you on my end. I am the most anticipated Minecraft ranked player in Nebraska, no cap.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Exactly.
NASCAR isn't a sport, it's just a family reunion between a bunch of rednecks.
Is this Ethan, our old coworker?
No, it's not.
But we're gonna follow you, Ethan. If I can
Yeah.
figure out how to do it.
By the way, Ethan, what is yours truly ran for president? Would you vote for me? Hell yeah, I would vote for you, Mark.
I'm gonna follow you too, Mark.
I was gonna say, Mark, I didn't even know you had a Twitch channel.
Hey, you could do all your jokes on there instead of Facebook and have a better chance of getting paid. NASCAR is really not a real sport.
Well, I was gonna say, if the only thing you have to do is make a left-hand turn, that doesn't qualify it as a sport.
Oh my God, Twisty, you are nuts.
I could just sit here and tell NASCAR jokes or race car jokes all day, and honestly, I like to go to races every so often to just support my brother and try to find that.
Josh can say that because his brother is a NASCAR racer.
He's not a NASCAR racer. He's just a racer at Auto City. And it's like sometimes you get to have a family reunion there.
Wrestling's more of a sport than NASCAR.
Oh, God. Oh, don't. No, Jamie, do not stir the pot there. I love wrestling, but do not stir that cookie sheet.
I said wrestling is a sport.
Yes, I know, but unless you want to piss off a bunch of streamers, actually, I could probably actually do that on a stream on my channel, basically being like, this is why wrestling's should be considered a sport and not NASCAR. One, wrestlers don't make left-hand turns.
And wrestlers actually do physical workouts.
Okay, Ethan does MC. My dad loved it all. That matters. God rest his soul. God rest his soul, Kevo.
Yeah, it's okay that people like it. It's just not a sport. It's more of a who can ride faster than who.
That's like saying that. Okay, I'm actually going to throw this one out there, but that's like saying having a pissing contest should be an Olympic sport.
That's what NASCAR is. It's just a pissing contest.
I've got a bigger engine in my car, and I could drive it just as well as you can.
I agree.
I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what.
I think that's why we get along, because me and you have the same opinions on stuff.
You know, the fact that, honestly, I would compare Demolition Derby. Demolition Derby would actually be the equivalent of professional wrestling to NASCAR. Because at least in Demolition Derby, at least you're getting paid to smashing up motherfucker's car up. That's already damage beyond control. So there you go, everybody. That's my joke for the night.
What about the episode where Snot on American Dad finds out his dad was a demolition derby racer?
I don't think I've ever seen that episode. By the way, did you see that they got Cleveland, an actual black person, to play him?
That's dumb. You change the voice of Cleveland. You can't change the voice of Cleveland.
They already did.
That's
what about
dumb.
Monster Truck Battle?
Now it's not going to be funny when he says, "Party over here."
Yeah, but we gotta.
Those are just for fun.
Monster Truck Battle.
Those are just for fun.
No, actually, monster trucks can get seriously heated. But monster trucks are cool, though. And I think Psycho Stick would agree with me on that. Especially if they put a certain bass player from Psycho Stick on the hood of on the hood of a monster truck.
Why would we do that to poor old?
I'm not saying I'm not actually saying Matty the Moose himself should be. I'm just saying they should just make a giant die cast of him basically having his head on a fucking monster truck. That would be the coolest shit ever. So that being said,
Facebook.
Tell the guys from Psycho Stick to make a monster truck. I would pay $100 to see that.
Yeah, but you ain't got $100 to spend on that.
I'm just saying, I would spend $100 to watch.
Yeah, but you'd have to have $100. You'd have to have $100 first.
Which I highly doubt that it would cost $100 to go see a freaking Psycho Stick monster truck. See, the fact that Kevo would actually say, I would go see a Psycho Stick monster truck. At least 50. Thank you, Kevo.
But you'd have to have the money first, Josh.
That doesn't matter. I'm like, I'll find a way to scrap up $50. I'll go set up DortonCourtDating.com just to make that $50. I know, Jamie. Shut up, Josh. Why not Nerd Metal? I don't know. Nerd Metal is actually kind of cool. I like that band. The one that looked like Ned Flanders. They're actually kind of cool.
What are they called?
I can't remember what they're called, but they're actually one of the cooler
Mark,
bands.
thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
You have a great night, my brother. With that, I'm gonna give you a sound off here. So there you go, guys. They are kind of nerd metal. See, the fact that I know who I'm talking about, like there's a lot of bands that are nerd metal. And honestly, there's a guy named Daniel Decay on here that would actually, I bet you he could find a bunch of nerd. Psycho Stick is kind of nerd metal.
They're more goof band. They're more parody.
Yeah, I would actually classify them as more parody than nerd metal.
You know what song I like is the Boob song.
And with that being said, guys, and yes, that was my Mario Brothers theme on bass.
They're just a goof band. They're more of a comedy band than a nerd band. A nerd band sings only about nerd stuff. They don't.
Honestly, me and my coworker Joe, we were sitting there talking about he wants to steal the name of my next band. He wants to steal the name of my next band and use it for his title for his book, except for he's gonna or his novel. And he literally said he wants to name his novel The Adventures of Burrito the Sidecar. And I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. I'll give you purpose for that. And just to let you guys know, I'm like, if I do Ninja Sex Party. I have not heard of Ninja Sex Party, but now that you said that, I'm as soon as we get off here, I'm gonna look them up on YouTube. I would also vouch and say that 12-Foot Ninja is actually nerd metal.
Who?
12-Foot Ninja.
Is what?
Nerd metal.
Oh. That's why you sing songs about nerd things. Psycho Stick really doesn't do that. The only nerd song they have is the what's that song?
Boobs.
No, not that. That's not a nerd song. The Bruce Campbell song is the only nerd song they got.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only really nerdy song they got.
Either that or I could write a song about fucky ducky shit brick.
Oh my god, Josh. I pre-ordered Young Sheldon season 4.
Oh, technically they did already. Technically, we could say that Psycho Stick could be nerd metal, because technically they did do a song about Danger Zone.
Yeah, that was just a parrot. That was just a parrot. That was just a remake of a song, really.
Yeah, but they actually did say. Okay, what about what's that song that the lead singer goes around acting all fucking crazy? Gosh, I got the Circle Jerks group sex vinyl. Ooh. You got the Circle Jerks group sex vinyl?
Well,
Kevo, how much did you pay for that?
I can look it up. You can buy that for $20. You can buy that for cheaper on vinyl than you can CD. You can buy that for $17 on Amazon right now. If you paid more than $17, Kevel, you got ripped off.
Honestly, if he paid more than $20 for it, he probably got ripped off.
If he paid more than $17 for it, he got ripped off because right now it's on sale for $17. Maybe if you be nice, I'll buy it for you for Christmas.
You know what I think I should do?
I should buy you that album for Christmas.
You know what I think I should do?
You're not responding to my question. Do you want that for Christmas?
Yes, I do want that for Christmas. But you know what I really think I should do? I think I should start relearning how to play elevator music on bass.
I'm gonna put that in my shopping list as a. I'm gonna see what's in my shopping list. That could be a possibility for something for you for Christmas. Yeah, it's only $17 on Amazon. What'd you pay for it? I've been ordering Christmas presents. I might order that right now. Well, I might order stuff for Christmas. I'm gonna order stuff for Christmas soon, so I'm getting a list going. A possible gift ideas. Name me a few albums that you want now, but because I'm looking to get. Would you possibly want another Misfits album?
Yeah.
Joshua?
Yeah, I probably would.
The one that I have that you don't? Because whatever album I can find. I'm going to put a few records on my wish list, and whatever one ends up being the cheapest is the one I'm going to get you when I go to buy your Christmas present. So I need to put stuff on my shopping list.
Hey, Kevo, can you hear that bass?
My niece misinterpreted me putting on my shopping list and me putting it in my shopping cart. And I said shopping list. So I'm putting stuff on my shopping list so that I know what people want. So I can get Christmas presents. I need to figure out like 2 or 3 more albums that you might want. Name me some albums that you're interested in, and I'll get you one of them.
Well, right now I have been listening to a lot of Whitechapel. Their last album I've been listening to. God, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
I don't know if you can get Whitechapel on vinyl. Oh God, they're expensive.
I know Bring Me the Horizon's got a new album coming out next year, early next year.
Whitechapel's got one album, and it's one album for Mark of the Blade, and it's 1824.
Ooh, I definitely like that album. That's definitely a possibility.
I'm gonna put that on my shopping list as another choice.
Ugh.
What was another group?
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas, though.
What? Merch now charges shipping, but Amazon don't if you got Prime. So you end up saving money on vinyl from buying it from Amazon. That's why I buy from Amazon over buying it from their merch store. I don't buy from merch now. I buy from Amazon. Are you ready to get off here?
Yepers.
All right, guys, we're going to get off here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us. And if you're not subscribe to our YouTube. Go over to YouTube and type in Dead Vision Entertainment and subscribe to our channel so we can get our contest going. And we will talk to you guys in our next stream. And if you're watching the replay back on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the Bat family. And we will talk to you guys later. And give this video a thumbs up if you're watching the playback from YouTube. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful night. You got anything to say, Twist?
I got a new album coming out next year. Go check out my other stuff on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple.
What's your
iTunes,
band?
The Black Channel.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Good night. Good night, y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Later, everybody.